Siphinde sikwamukele mbukeli Ekhaya Jikelele. Igama lami nguNoxolo uMamtshali wakwaMwali. Kanti sina njengekhaya Jikelele sesivuye qathatha-ke uzokuthamundela sikulethele zonke iy'ndaba ey'hamba phambili ezemidlalo ezomnotho kanjalo ney'vakashi ezibe khona-ke zisivakashele mbukeli. Hayi namhlanje ngihamba kilinosi uMadlongothi usathe shelele kodwa nje uzobuya mbukeli ngomsombuluko uzobe khona qathathala Ekhaya Jikelele. Okwamanje-ke mbukela-ke sibheke indaba ey'hamba phambili kuleli hora. Udedelwe ngebheyili ye-inkulungwane eziyishumi zamarandi umculi kanye nomethuli wey'nhlelo owaziwayo uMulimo Maruhanye owaziwa ngelikaJubJub. uMaruhanye ubhekene namacala abucayi imbukeli yafaka phakathi ukudlwengula, ukuzama ukubulala kanye nokushaya.
The leadership of the EFF must refuse by all attempt to engage in factional activities.
Iqembu lezombusazwe i-Economic Freedom Fighters lizobe libungaza iminyaka eyishumi lasungulwa kanti lo mbungazo walo uzobanjelwa enkundleni yezemidlalo i-FNB eSoweto ngempelasonto.
Wababiza bonke uNowa wabakhela inqanawe wathi mvuli oh ngena nawe. Hi igama lami Bethusile wakwamcinga imvumi yegospel. Thank you for watching Ekhaya Jikelele. Ngena nawe.
Sibonge kubethusile siyabonga ngempela mbukeli ukuthi-ke uhlale kanye nathi la Ekhaya Jikelele. Udedelwe ngebheyili ey'nkulungwane eziyishumi zamarandi umculi we-rap nomethuli wey'nhlelo kumabonakude uMulimo JubJub Maruhanye. Imbiko ithi-ke uMaruhanye uyena oyinikele ekamla lamaphoyisa eBrixton izolo ngemva kokukhishwa kwencwadi egunyaza ukuboshwa kwakhe. Ubhekene namacala afaka phakathi elokudlwengula, ukuzama ukubulala kanye nokushaya. Amaphoyisa asondelene nalolu daba athi-ke kunosaziwayo abathile abavule amacala bevulela uMaruhanye. Kubikwa ukuthi uthe nje uma ngabe ezwa ukuthi amaphoyisa ayamfuna wavele wayinikela yena. uJulius Malema nongumholi we-EFF uthi iqembu lakhe angeke lihlamuke indawo ebizwa ngeMarikana engaphandle kwaseRustenburg eNorth West. Lokhu ukusho emcimbini wokugubha iminyaka eyishumi leli qembu lasungulwa.
Iqela i-Economic Freedom Fighters lasekwa ngo-2013 libhiyozela kufinca ishumi leminyaka. Imigaqo-nkqubo yalo igxile kwiintsika ezisixhenxe kuquka yokufakwa phansi kukarhulumente kwemigodi, imfundo yasimahla, ezempilo, izindlu, ugutyulo nokuthathwa komhlaba ngaphandle kwembuyekezo phakathi kweminye.
The Judge President of Western Cape spoke about this land issue way after 2017. Everybody else who wants to fight the regime, the first thing they do, they tell them about the land.
Ngoko iqela likrwaqula kumqela eluhambileyo oliboneli kwindawo yesithathu ngobukhulu beParlamente kwiminyaka nje elishumi. Iqela linqamanisa uhlumo lwalo nokusiphula kwalo nengcambu inhlaba zahlukane kulo, into elithi iqhorhe uninzi lwamaqela ezopolitiko.
The leadership of the EFF must refuse by all attempt to engage in factional activities because those things will kill the organization.
I-EFF yavuma kambe ukuba ibe nazo iziphene phana phaya.
The biggest problem of the EFF is its candidates. So it chooses people who are not known for community work.
Kusenjalo eliqela lithintele amalungu akubuhawu bamakhulu amahlanu ukuba zimase umsitho omkhulu weqela wokufinca iminyaka elishumi kumapala eFNB ngomgqibelo. Phakathi kwawo ngamalungu eParlamente uVusi Khoza noPhiwaba Madokwe nabaphanzileyo kuquzelela izithuthi zokusa abaxhasi kumbhiyozo weqela.
Uhlelo lwentuthuko okuhloswe ngalo ukuthuthukisa intsha engasebenzi luhehe amakhulu abantu abasha emkhulu eBushbuckridge eMpumalanga. I-Empower Youth ibambisane nabanye abavela emkhakheni yahlukene efana nezolimo, ezokuvakasha nezokuthutha ukuze bakhangise futhi bazise ngamathuba akhona. Lolu hlelo ke luphinde lunikeze intsha amathuba omsebenzi, uxhaso lwamabhizinisi kanye nezemfundo.
Kwinquleqhu yentswelangqesho eyongamele iphondo iMpumalanga ingakumbi emaphandleni, amakhulukhulu abasaze ngobuso elizweni anethemba lamathuba emisebenzi. Ababandakanyekayo koluphuhliso bahlabe bekhangele ukukhuthaza ulutsha oluthezeke amathemba.
We've got so many information in these different departments. They've been telling us about how to start your business.
I-Empower Youth yasekwa ukuzisa inguqu nezisombululo ezingqengqwa kwintswelangqesho eyombethe ulutsha. Amanqanaba entswelangqesho aphakamile eMpumalanga kwikota yokuqala ka-2023 ibime kumyinge ka-38.5%.
We're quite overwhelmed and excited by the turnout of the young people of Mpumalanga Bushbuckridge.
Iqumrhu i-Transport Education Training Authority lizimisele ukuxhasa le nkqubo yophuhliso, ibonwa inamandla wokuvuselela intshisakalo kulutsha olutsala nzima.
The impact of this program has been young kids throughout the nation in different areas where we have gone have been exposed to job opportunities, exposed to the opportunities that I've just cited, and the impact thereof has been some of them have either been given grants to run their own businesses, some have been given by our partners opportunities to go for training, and some have been placed in employment.
Le nkqubo ilindeleke ukuba iqhube iimini ezintathu, ukanti ke iza kunaba isingisele kumaphondo iMpuma Koloni neMntla Ntshona.
Uhlelo oludle izigidi zamarandi lokuhlinzeka ngogesi luhlomulise izakhamuzi zasePraxterier ngaseBurgersfort eLimpopo.
Abahlali basePraxterier bajongene nombhodamo wokufakelwa ibhokisi nentambo zombane eziphindaphindiweyo, ukanti nezitalato zinezixhobo zokuphehla amandla ezimbini isitalato ngasinye. Abahlali bathi babechulumancile ngethuba kubhengezwa ukuba baza kufakela umbane ngo-2014, kodwa emva kokuba kuqaliswe iphulo lokufakelwa kombane, umasipala waye waqesha omnye unokontraka emva kwengxabano yayimalunga nentlawulo phakathi komasipala nonokontraka wokuqala. Abahlali bathi baye bothuka xa unokontraka omtsha eqalisa kwakhona inkqubo yokubafakela umbane.
Lento isibonisa kuba kukho urhwaphilizo kulo masipala kuba bakwazi ukuzifakela ibhokisi zombane kabini. Lonto ibonisa mhlophe kuba lukhona unyawo lwemfene.
Le ngingqi isemnyama ekubeni kugqityiwe ukufakelwa umbane okwesibini. Kungoku nje abahlala bavutha ngumsindo bathathele lo mba ezandleni zabo bazixokomezela ngokwabo umbane. Ukanti umasipala weFeta Khomo Tubatse uyalithethelela elinyathelo lokwenziwa kwalo msebenzi kabini ngelithi kuqeshwe unokontraka wesibini nanjengoko bekukho ujijiswano lwezomthetho kwiphulo lokuqala.
We had to apply to court. The court gave us a permission to continue, but because of the separate matter, we could not remove the materials that were planted by the old contractor.
Umasipala uthi ibhokisi zombane zokuqala nentambo zombane ziza kukhutshwa zisetyenziswe kwenye indawo. Umasipala uthi uceba ukususa izixhobo zombane eziphindaphindiweyo kwisithuba seveki ezimbalwa.
Lizoqulwa ngomhla zintathu izinsuku kuncwaba icala lomlimi oneminyaka engama-41 ubudala wase-Eastern Cape obhekene noxhaxha lwamacala afaka phakathi ukushushumbiswa kwabantu, ukudlwengula njalo njalo.
Le ndoda ijongene namatyala amahlanu ukudlwengulwa kwanokushishina ngabantu phakathi konyaka ka-2020 no-2023. Igama lomtyholo alichazwanga ngenzame zokukhusela amaxhoba. Uluntu lwase-Aberdeen lumemelela kwelokuba le ndoda ingafumani beyile.
Thina besinomnqweno ukuba avalelwe angabaphinde aphume phandle, ahlala iminyaka ngeminyaka phakathi ezitolongweni.
Singabahlali base-Aberdeen siyavuya noko i-justice system ithe kanti iyaqhubekeka. Umfo lo bekade noko engasonwabise apha emphakathini esenza izinto
sometimes simbone engaphandle singazi kwenzeka ntoni kodwa ngoku siyanqwena ngathi kanti umthetho uthathe eyona manyathelo efuneka bathathile umfo agwetywe singamboni apha emphakathini nabantwana nabafazi bazohlala besonwabile apha emphakathini.
Umtyholwa uzawuphinda avele enkundleni ngomhla we-3 ka-August kwindaba ze-SABC. Ndingulwando Nomoyi, ndise-Aberdeen.
Kwezamazwe angaphandle, umengameli waseNiger uMohamed Bazoum uvijezelwe emzini wakhe njengenhloko yombuso. Okwamanje mbukeli akacaci ukuthi ubani owengamele izwe laseNiger kulandela ukuthi phela ngoLwesithathu kusihlwa umbutho wamasosha kuleli yazwe umemezele ukuthi usuketuliwe umbuso kaMohamed Bazoum, lokho ekugxekiwe eyinhlakeni ezahlukene ezwenikazi eAfrika nasemhlabeni wonke jikelele. Njengamanje mbukeli ake sikuvezele ukubona ukuthi sime kanjani isimo sezulu ukuze phela ukwazi ukuthi mangabe uphuma endlini usuhamba emsebenzini noma esikoleni uphatha isambulelo ugqoka ijacket okanye nje uhamba unguwe nasi isimo sezulu. Mbukeli Ekhaya Jikelele usahlezi nami intokazi yakamamtshali eganele lapha yakamwali. Njengamanje ke mbukeli sinesivakashi lapha e-studio. Umasoni benhloko ungumdwebi kanti ke umsebenzi wakhe uqhuquzelelwe imvelaphi yakhe yesixhosa. Ubuye ke wasungula eyakhe inkampani Ameva ayabangulana ekhiqiza ingubo nezigqoko ezinokubukeka kwesintu. Uphinde ke futhi kasebenzisana nezinkampani ezikhiqiza izingubo zokugqoka ezidume izwe lonke ezinjengoma Combs, Charlotte Maxene Elwom kanjalo njalo. Njengamanje ke mbukeli sixoxisana naye lapha endlini zomsakazo usuvakashele umasonwabe enhloko. Asikubingelele masonwabe.
Molwenziswa.
Welcome to Ekhaya. Yazi mangikubheka nje ngiyakubona hayi ulenhlobo le ukuba ukholosa ukhona ngabe manje usethe ukuthi kuthini imbondini ufikile apha manje hayi you're stuck with me today.
Ngiyakwazi accommodate.
Okay ke masonwabe ake siqale nje ekuqaleni ukuthi ubuciko bakubone nini ukuthi ubuciko yinto ofuna ukungena kuyo futhi uyayibona ukuthi unekhono ekutheni udwebe.
Ndizawuthi ngiqale nina I think grade 1, grade 2 is when like lento yozoba eqale khona, but obviously xa kula age awuqinisekanga ba like awuyazi uzaba icareer yakho yabo, but the more uyenza the more you get better, the more you start now looking at it as icareer onongena kuyo yabona, especially xa ufika kuma grade 7, grade 8, grade 9 yabo. Then ke ngokuqala ukwenza research uyifumanisa ba intoni lena yenziwa njani xa kutheni abantu bayenza njani imali, then ke ngoku it's just yabo.
Yeah, so for umbukeli mina ngiyakwazi kodwa for umbukeli nongazi ke at all ukuthi sikhuluma ngani mhlawumbe akuchaze nje ukuthi yini into oyenzayo wena, udweba ini, uyidweba kuphi?
Okay, so sayicacisa njani so the easiest way to explain into endiyenzayo ndoba I'm a visual artist.
Yes.
So ndiyazoba, ndiyapainta. But ke ngoku obviously ezinto ziyaprogressa. So there's also a design element to it, which is stuff that you do on a computer. Yabo. But develop a visual language that can translate very well both a computing and nasephepheni. But ke ngoku because you know you explore ngezinto, we've ended up doing clothing, we've ended up doing, you know, all these other things.
So i-design yakho nje ungabe ungasichazela ngesitayela sakho ngathi isitayela esinjani?
Intsusa yaso qala. I think masiqala apha. Intsusa yaso.
Intsusa. Masiqale kwintsusa ke masonwaba.
Intsusa yaso is it's heavily inspired by apho ndisuka khona, yabona? Apho ndikhulele khona. Nohlobo endikhule ngalo, yabona? Then ke ngoku through ke ngointo ezidibene nesikolo, you research on how you can take ezinto and put them together to come up with like a style, which is basically what school is for, like just for a university.
Yes.
And that's the easiest and best way to say it. But so in style in the simplest way, it's me telling stories of who I am and where I come from.
Via your drawings or uzoba kwakho.
Yes.
Okay, so ngiyabona ke ugqoke nejezi. Yilo lingxenye yalo lezinto oyikhiqizayo umdwebo uso uwodwebela.
Ndim lo uzobe.
So uma ngabe uzodweba nje uzozoba engqondweni yakho kusokwenzakalani usuku inspire yini or imood yakhe isuke injani ngaleso sikhathi?
Ukuxela inyansi swami yazi it comes so natural that awuyiqapheli noba like awubinayo lando yoba okay ngoku I have to be inspired and this is who I am luhlobo endikhule ngalo. So usually what happens is that I just end up just drawing, yabona? And then ke ngoku over time then xa uhleli uzijonge nawe izinto uzibona xa uyidibanisa lento nale zingaphuma zenza into ethile, yabo? So you only end up at conceptualizing ekugqibeleni, but like this is something that I do every day.
Hayi siyabona lapha escreenini nanka amajezi afana nalo leli. Ngabe nami ngiphathelile. Why ungivalela ngaphandle masonwabe man? Kutheni mfondini? Ngiyayibona lapha na izithombe osidwebile esifana leso sigqokile, kodwa sikhona futhi esinye nasesiqhamukayo lesiyana esinomuntu. So laba abantu mhlawumbe osuku umdweba kanje usuku unesithombe sakhe, so sikhona umuntu okanje manje kusuke ekhanda.
Yaxhomekeka. Yaxhomekeka. Ngamanye amaxesha ukhona because umzekelo go December, I go back home, kukatyana. So like I'll take pictures of abantu emigidini emicimbini at home, yabo. But sometimes you just, you know, draw from your head because at the end of the day, I'm around people all the time, so you know where amehlo are, impumlo is, yabo. So it depends. It depends.
So I understand ukuthi ena usebenzisane no Elum kanjalo neIlifa lethu Rackspace awusitshele nje ngalo collaboration.
Elum, I think in the was the biggest problem that we face as a Wanyama is that a lot of the stuff that we consume, it's not inclusive in how it looks. So when I say not inclusive in how it looks, is that as nazo, like we don't have black imagery. In the industries, like the stuff that the output basically. So my thing was creating work that celebrates blackness. Obviously, I understand it's Xhosa more than any other language, and any other culture. So I will do it from my perspective of what I know and understand about who I am.
Because it's very important. Masithi siyabheka manje into eningi even ama-film, ama-movies, and they're producing a lot of African content, nezinto zala eMzansi ukukhiqiza ngaphandle. So would you say ngiyabaza abantu bale phesha kwelwandle liye bayithanda kabi izinto ezithi nje isinto. So do you think ukuthi into zakho seyike zahamba izohamba noma uyafisa ukuthi ifike?
It's a process ngoku of slowly getting into la market kwela cala, but obviously when you're doing this thing independently and it takes longer, but it's been happening bit by bit. So obviously
kuzofikeka ke sana ke mnandi umlomo ongathethi manga uzawufika pha international standard. So I understand ukuthi ena earlier this year ngaseqaleni konyaka waba nombukiso. So igama lawo konje kwakuyini iliso lomoya. Yes, tell us about that nokuthi nje athena malungiselelo umuzokwenza into efana njengaleyo nakuthi mapha ama challenges and how did you overcome them?
So ngiqale phi why sayibizile solomoya or just
it's quite an interesting thing.
Funny, no, yeah, because igama so kukho into ekuthiwa yiti eyenziwayo esiXhoseni ne. So kwakusenziwa iti ekhaya.
Oh.
And one of like the elders was like, izinto sizibona ngeliso lonyama nangeliso lomoya.
Okay.
I was like,
hey, creativity right there.
But obviously, xa ubhala phansi laa nto, you don't know what you're going to do with it. Ne?
Yeah.
Then, the opportunity came, but I do an exhibition. And amalungiselelo wezinto, like I said, xa uyenza ezinto independently, it's probably harder than anyone else who probably gets like funding from. So the time it takes,
it will be longer.
Yeah, it's going to be longer. You also have to be very disciplined because you have no one to answer to. But if you do commit, then you should do it like that. Now, obviously, the marketing, doing the media is very important because at the end of the day, you are not known by enough people for you to just think that you can just put something out and people will.
So with the with the artist emculweni afika angene ku record label bese beyaxakeka sebeyakhona ukuthi record label siyamrobho yenzani sengilalela lento yakho yokusho ukuthi if you are independent uzenzela wena uyifunda wena you need discipline because akekho umuntu osemva kwakho but ngokubuka kwakho wena uncamela ini ukuyimela or mhlawumbe would you like to get funding?
Not necessarily funding, obviously partnerships here and there. Because at the end of the day, I studied art, not business. So as much as they understand this to business, but at the end of the day, I also don't necessarily fully understand the scope of everything that has to do with business. So understand you're going to have to work with people. So in this partnerships are welcome.
So awusixoxela ngiyazi ukuthi yena khona enye yama designs wakho owayiqamba ngoma wakho ngezithakazelo zakhe. Well, I can imagine what the inspiration behind that is, but just xoxela umbukeli ukuthi why wacabanga kanjalo.
To simply put it, uhlobo engikhule ngalo ndingulomuntu ninguye namhlanje.
Yes.
Kumama. Obviously ke xa ukhulele community yabantu abamnyama, everyone contributed, but the reason I'm able to do as ndonzenzayo, like imagine ukhulela endaweni encinci efana neDutywa. Xa uzawuthi uxela abantu ufuna ukwenza art and wonke umuntu ujoga ngathi khona wrong apha enhloko yabo. Umama was there, was like, hey, I don't understand lento yakho, but I can see that this is what you want to do, so I'll give you, you know. So I think she's basically foundation of who I am. So it's like how even that happened was that the first rug drop, ndayibiza ngomakhulu omatamkhulu, and then my mom was like, so bonga abantu kodwa lo umuntu ubhatala school fees uthini so I was like, no, ikhona yakho izakwe so
so mangabe sibheka ama products wakho ke into zakho olezokhiqizayo noyidwebayo njengoba usho nawe phela ukuthi because ngumXhosa obviously kulula ukuthi wenze ama designs ana nomXhosa, but do you think ke mangabe usuyikhiqizile usenzile like mina ngundumzulu for example, but mangibuka le jersey I can buy it and wear it, so would you say ukuthi abantu mhlawumbe abaconsumer your products or abathenga into zakho is it like amaXhosa or maybe it's diverse?
Very diverse, because at the end of the day singabantu sonke yabona. Xa ndibalisa ibali ngam napho nentsusa yami apho ndisuka khona alehlukanga ncam kwibali lakho yabo, kodwa ke ngizalibalisa mina from my own perspective yabo. So uba no ndikhule ndisenza lento nale nawe you probably did the same, it was just it had a different name yabo. So iqale obviously into yamaXhosa yabona, but ke ngoku the more uyenza and the more people start understanding ijeni le yakho, the more people buy into it.
So ke sasiphetha ke Masonwabe mhlawumbe kukhona futhi omunye umfana nje obuthi nje nawe wabonisa grade 1 ukuthi hey ukudweba into zakho, mhlawumbe ungamcebisa uthini nabazali nje bacebisa ukuthi bathini when it comes to izingane mhlawumbe inamakhono afana njengalawo?
I think ndibalekile ukuthetha nabazali yabona. Xa ndithi uthetha nabazali I mean mna i-message yami would go to abazali, because ngabo abantu either baza encourage okanye yabona discourage. So I think the most important thing when it comes to ezinto is that miyeke umntana enze lento afuna uyenza, because at the end of the day i-unemployment ithatha wonke umuntu, kodwa xa ungumntu ozayilwela into yakho,
Yeah.
you can make a living out of it. Like umzekelo, I've never been employed. Uyabona? Not because I never wanted to be, it doesn't get opportunities, but because I had gone to school for something endiyithandayo.
Yes.
I was able to fight for it.
Yeah.
And we're here today.
And we are so glad you are here today, Masonwabe. Sibonga kakhulu ukuthi uze futhi uzosivakashela sikufisele nje konke okuhle okumhlophe brothers kwi-career yakho.
Siyabulela sister.
Siyabonga. Umbukeli ke lowo bekuMasonwabe enhloko besixoxisana naye ke yena ungumzobi, umdwebi ke ngesizulu. Sibonga kakhulu ke ngesikhathi sakhe. Njengamanje mbukela siqu $8 sizobuya emva kwekhefu.
Ngikulendlela yothando ngifuna umuzwa wothando uma bekwenzeka ngabe ngishiya phansi manje inhliziyo izifunelo kwayo sengizamile kaningi nengithandane nabo baningi kodwa ngifiki emathandweni sengizamile kaningi nengijole nabo baningi kodwa ngifiki emathandweni kukude emathandweni ungaze uphenduke ujike ubuyele emuva kukude emathandweni ungaze uphenduke ujike ubuyele emuva kukude emathandweni ungaze uphenduke ujike ubuyele emuva hey kukude emathandweni ungaze uphenduke ujike ubuyele emuva sibaningi sisendlele samba siwa sivuka nje kodwa sinethemba soze sifike emathandweni abanye bethu banemizi today babali iminyaka beshadile kodwa lutho kaze bafike emathandweni abanye babo the life they live it's not really what they project benzela thina ukuze singabajaji bakhala njalo behind the scenes bafisa ngabe basingili hey ngiyakutshela kukude emathandweni kukude emathandweni ungaze uphenduke ujike ubuyele emuva hey kukude emathandweni ungaze uphenduke ujike ubuyele emuva kukude emathandweni ungaze uphenduke ujike ubuyele emuva kukude emathandweni ungaze uphenduke ujike ubuyele emuva luyimpela kancane 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 uthando lwangempela kancane kancane.
Yeah. sibonge kakhulu kulinda ngocelo lakhe limnandi lithi kukude emathandweni. Hey, ngathi kukude ngempela emathandweni cha akaqamba manga. Njengamanje ke mbukeli ake siqhubekele phambili odabeni lwethu ebesike salibika ke lokuthi sekuvela ukuthi iqembu lezombusazwe i-Economic Freedom Fighters livimbe amalungu alo amane angamakhulu amane ukuthi ethamele indumezulu yokugubha iminyaka eyishumi leli qembu lasungulwa. Imbiko ke mbukeli ithi imbangela yalokhu ukuthi behlulekile ukutholela amalungu amabhasi azobathuthela enkundleni yezemidlalo iFNB kusasa. Njengamanje ke ngohlelo lweZoom sixhumana nomhlaziyi wezombusazwe uDokotela uNtsikelelo Breakfast. Dokotela uBreakfast asikubingelele sikamukele ohlelweni ihlezi kuyintokozo ukuxhumana kanye nawe. Dr. Breakfast sikubingelele. Ayike mbukeli ngebhadi nje ke ngathi ubuxhakaxhaka bezobuchwepheshe benza ukuthi singaxhumani kahle no Dr. Breakfast kodwa nje ke hayi ngiyazi ukuthi umqondisi wethu usebenza ngokuyikhandla ke behind the scenes ukwenza isiqiniseko sokuthi ke siyamthola uDokotela uBreakfast asithi nje ke qu8 lombukeli sobimva komzuzwana. Siphinde ke sikamukele mbukeli Ekhaya Jikelele. Ayike ngenhlanhla sesize samthola ke uDokotela uBreakfast esoxoxisana naye. Kodwa ke kade sikhuluma naye ke singekho emoyeni uyangiqoqela ukuthi hayi uthola ipromotion akasesi uDr Breakfast. Usazosixoxela ukuthi ke sesizombiza kanjani. Sikubingelele sikamukele ohlelweni. Sicela usitshela ke Dr Breakfast ukuthi sesikubiza bani manje?
It doesn't matter baba unbiza ntoni it's fine.
Oh okay, so nje singaqhubeka sithi uDr Breakfast. Yes. But siyakubongela ke ngepromotion yakho sikubongela kakhulu.
Thanks so much.
Ake siqale nje ke ngokubunjwa kwalo iqembu lele EFF. Abantu abaningi babengacabanga ukuthi lingaba yiqembu elizokhula lidlondlobale lize lifike la. Kwakwenziwa yini ukuthi abantu babe nalowo mbono wokungabaza?
Ngoba msasazi imbali yamalungu ebesa kuba ngamalungu ombutho lawulayo. Xa bephuma umzekelo tatu olomisa amalungu ePAC amalungu eCope bayathanda ungabi nakamva eligqamileyo ukuze politiko. So inoba ilonto leyo becinga baba iEFF ayizuya ndawo. Kodwa ke into esibonile bangaba uqala kwayo I think ngo ya launch apha eMarikana mos ngo2013 isinenyanga ezimbalwa yaba inxalenye lonyulo la ngo2014 yafumana i-seats eziyi6 and then kwinyulo la ngo2019 yafumana i-seats eziyi12. So ukhona umehluko owenzileyo. Also komasipalati kule nto yendibaniselwano siyabona i-EFF ba ikhona pha ine-number ezininzi, so yenze kahle but in as much as isenza kahle msasazi i-targeted audience abantu efumana ivote from kubo isikakhulu ngabantu abatsha, abantu abadala abanye banengxaki indlela ethetha ngayo i-EFF bangaba mhlambi ngathi ayinambeko abahlonipha abantu abakhulu yonke loo nto leyo, so funeka bayijonge loo nto leyo. And sometimes not all the time iba ngathi akukho nkqubo yentando yesininzi phakathi kwe-EFF ngendlela igqibo ezenziwa ngayo bengathi izigqibo ezenziwa abantu abambalwa but yona inekamva elihle ngeminye imibutho eyenza kahle, ngeminye imibutho emikhulu iku-number 3 kwimibutho emikhulu ANC beyi-EFF.
Dokotela, uma nje ungabheka uhambo lwayo ke iEFF kwezombusazwe ungathi isebenze kanjani kuze kube manje?
Yakhumbula into ethi pay back the money. I-EFF eyazaneso slogan. EFF yathatha uhulumende kaMnumzana uJacob Zuma I think pha ngo2016 yamsa kwinkundla yamatyala aphezulu kwi-Constitutional Court. Kwathiwa uMnumzana uJacob Zuma wophule isifungo sakhe kumgaqo-siseko i-oath of office yakhe makabuyise back imali. So zininzi izinto even lento yaseMarikana yiyo i-EFF ebivocal kakhulu, lento yasenkandla i-EFF ebithetha ngayo lento ka of course i-debatable but le ka CR17 nansi i-bank statement efuna baba zivezwe ezo zinto elubali bangobani babele support umongameli uRamaphosa. So I vocal on izinto ezenzekayo, but especially on issue yobuhlanga ayonqeni ukuthi ngebuhlanga EFF of which ezinye political parties ba soft grit on londo leyo.
Yiziphi ke izinto ocabanga ukuthi mhlawumbe leli iqembu lizoyibhekisisa lizame ukuyilungisa ngemva kwalombungazo wazo walo weminyaka eyishumi?
I think issue yenantsika yolawulo yendibaniselwano namaqela ezopolitiko, I think into abafuna uyijonga leyo. Because yabona mosi ezindibaniselwano diyawa komasipalati. Umzekelo jonga pha city of Johannesburg akukho zinzo even at the National Bay lonto yenza inkonzo zingayi eluntwini. So I think izawuyijonga lonto leyo nomba wokhwaphiliso nomba womhlaba, of course umhlaba awukabuyeli eluntwini, nomba womnotho oba umnotho wethu uqhamlisa abantu abancinci abamhlophe kakhulu. So I think izinto ezozijonga ezo EFF, but izinto egxininisa kuzo zikhona phaa kweli kuthiwa zi-cardinal pillars of EFF, into yomhlaba, into ye-reserve bank, zonke ezinto zikhona phaa.
Sakuseduze ke Dr. Breakfast nokuthi phela iningizimu Afrika isingathe ukhetho likazwelonke oluzobanjwa ngonyaka ozayo. Mhlawumbe ucabanga ukuthi iEFF ingenza njani emva kwalolu khetho?
I think it'll improve from la 12 seats and because I could play into bangabantu ngeliphi iqala lezepolitiko elizowina. So EFF ingaba liqela eliza decide bangaba ukuhulumende onjani obakangene, ukuhulumende obambiswano okanye ukuhulumende party. If ukuparty winileyo outrightly, then izaba ne responsibility kanye indima nje bangaba iphikise, but I'm definitely sure bangaba izawufumana i-seats more than ezi inazo, because yona EFF abantu efumana kubo inkaso ngabantu abasokolayo, in particular abantu abatsha isikakhulu.
Yebo Dr. Breakfast, sike sakhuluma ke ngaphambilini ngodaba lo makade bona be-ANC ama-ANC veterans njengoba phela sazi ukuthi bazobamba ingqungquthela yabo ke ngesonto. Bona okukhona baphakamisile ukuthi babona udaba lesiphakamiso sokuthi mhlawumbe kuba kubuswe ngokubambisana phakathi kwe-ANC ne-EFF ngonyaka ozayo, bathi ababoni kahle, babona ngathi lokho kuzowehlisa isithunzi se-ANC. Ingabona kuthini ukuphefumula kwakho kulelo daba?
I think kukho imibono nemibono nembono ngembono kwi-ANC ngendlela ababona ngayo, ngoba umzekelo uDeputy President bethe wanengxoxo namanye amaqela ezopolitiko ngento enokwenzeka xa i-ANC ingekho sekulawulweni, which is indibaniselwano, which means bakhona abantu kwi-ANC abayicingayo lento leyo. If yakhumbula msasazi phaa kulaa nkomfa yomama i-Women's League, umama ubaleka mbethe uthe neki ANC isebenzisana namanye amaqela if iluze ulawulo, umnumzana ombhalelo wathi hayi mayiwine. So uyabona bangaba imibono ye-ANC iyakhabakhabana ngalomba, ayithethi into iyi-one. So nalento I think amagqala e-ANC bebeveza izimvo zabo, not to say bangaba into i-ANC enesigqibo ngayo.
Ngokubuka kwakho ke Dr. Breakfast ubona ukuthi ke esikhathini esizayo nje singabona yini izwe ke seliphathwa yiyona i-economic freedom fighters?
Well, I think it's up to abavote bangaba mabadecide bangaba bafuna bengubani na ophathayo. Anothi ayinokwenza into leyo, anothi inokwenzeka ezininzi izinto ezinokwazi ukwenzeka, but it's up to abavote. But i-advantage ye-EFF into bangaba umbutho wabantu abatsha, so if mhlawumbi ke kunophunguleka abantu abadala mhlawumbi bengabantu abatsha, you never know bangaba kungenzeka ntoni na.
Ikhona ke nembiko ethi kunamalungu eqembu ayinqatshela ukuthi ethamele lo mbungazo wakusasa ngoba ehluleka ukutholela ke iqembu amabhasi azoletha abantu kulo mbungazo. Ingabe lokho akukhona yini uqinisa isandla?
Ngivile lonto lenze sazi. Izimvo zami zabethabethana. Kuyindlela ezimbili ezoyijonga into leyo. Yokuqala indlela is to say i-EFF ayifuni amalungu ayo abe nezistandards eziphansi, ifuna babe ngumzekelo xa benikwa uxanduva lokwenza into noba ngaba ke abayinikwa uxanduva kurhulumente but kwiparty babe ngumzekelo. Hence ke ngoku iba discipline ke hlobo iba discipline ngayo. Indlela yokuqala ujonga leyo. Esibini indlela is to say that i-EFF ingathi iyabaxhaphaza abantu abangamalungu ayo. Because lento kuthiwa ngesilungu i-purging, ususa abantu mhlambi endleleni ongavani nabo, usebenzise isizathu esithile. Because ikhona nezinye izinto umzekelo xa kupeywa mosne kuthiwa ikhona imali ethathwayo from umvuzo womuntu sekwi-EFF, but laa nto yenziwa against i-will yamalungu e-EFF aseparlament okanye kwi-council. So I'm saying zimbini indlela zoyijonga, ayikho one indlela yoyijonga. Ungayijonga ngendlela enhle, ungayijonga ngendlela embi.
Kunabathile ke Dr Breakfast abanombono ukuthi umholi waleli qembu uJulius Malemundlu uvuka ayiphikiswa. Ngiyakhumbula nje ukuthi izolo ebusuku kulesidlo sasakusihlwa umcimbi lo bebewubambile. Uke waphefumula lapho wathi yena nje uwamtshela uFloyd ukuthi nje weFloyd Chivambu uma ngabe sekungasashayi khona anongixosha. Ingabe kuthini ukuphawula kwakho ngalokho nanokuthi singabona yini esikhathini esizayo kuba khona futhi omunye umholi ozophatha iFF ngaphandle kwakho Malima?
Andiyazi ngisasazi but umuntu nomalema uthi xa ethetha yena bangaba akafuni lando yenzeka pha kwi-Congress of the People iCope yenzeka pha kwi-EFF yobangaba abantu benzinothanda bangabe na discipline. Lonto uthi yena umuntu nomalema engadestroy i-EFF. If ujonga indlela i-EFF enza ngayo izinto inalento kuthiwa militaristic approach, indlela yobujoni ngoba bona mosibatsho mosinabo xa bethethe bathethe ngenantsika naziba i-command council amagama obujoni le. So inala le because ebujonini kukho i-discipline, isigqibo suka from phezulu kumele sihlonitshwe. Sometimes ubona benqila impahla zobujoni. So laa nto i-influence indlela enza ngayo i-EFF, but i-problem with laa nto into bangaba yenza bangaba kunqabe intando yesininzi. That's why sometimes ufumanisa ezinye izigqibo awuyazi because namhlanje ithetha le i-EFF ngomso ithetha leya. Then ukubuza umbuzo bangaba ezi zinto izithethayo ingaba zizinto ezithethwa ngamalungu e-EFF okanye izinto ezithethwa ziziqu ezithile. So yingxaki leyo because sometimes I think abantu ba-limited uveza imibono yabo, but ke isizathu sakamalema into bangaba akafuni umbutho wakhe bebe kuvuka ibhuqe. But I don't think that kodwa usizakhutshwa okwangoku. I think sizawuphatha because usemncinci ukwi-early 40s, I think nomina 43 mnumzana Malema, so usizawuphatha msebenzi. But I hope bangaba akazophatha until abe na-60 lokoko inguye ophetheyo.
Hey, sisakhuluma ngabo ke abantu laphana bale phezulu ezikhundleni kwi-EFF. Umbuyiseni Dlozi akasemningi emehlweni abantu kunabathileka abathi unqindwe amandla eqenjini.
Msisazi akasabonakali ngoku phambili ethetha because ekade spokesperson msisazi i-challenge ekhoyo le kwimbutho. Sometimes xa umuntu vocal but ubonwa as if pose a threat, but I think usenayo irole anayo mhlambi ke behind the closed doors okanye voting party. I mean umuntu ofana naye onezakhono, I think expect ubangaba abonakale athethe njengomuntu onetalente. So ikhona ndele because bakhona abanye abantu besibabonile ngaphambili abangosisi abaye bathetha. I think omnye wayephethe enansikeni eGauteng wafuna uba ngu-Secretary General but succeed but akabonakala after that washiya, so ingxaki leyo msebenzi.
Hawu sibonge kakhulu ke Dr Breakfast ngesikhathi sakho namhlanje sikufisele nosuku oluhle.
Enkosi kumsebenzi.
Lawo ke mbukele bekungoti wezombusazwe uDokotela uNtsikelelo Breakfast. Okwamanje ke mbukela ke sibheke isimo sezulu ukuthi simi kanjani.